Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we just finished up our war with England and we've got a wee bit of overextension. Yeah, that's the thing. However, we should be able to handle the rebels that creates, and realistically, I still want to go after this area, and we've also still got our attack on Poland that is coming up. The attack on Poland is likely not going to happen for a while, however. I have a sneaking suspicion that that'll be a little bit bigger than we're really looking at getting into when we've got this many rebels potentially brewing. So instead, we're going to focus over here. We could work on Cuba, but they're currently allied with Nakor, and we have a truce with Nakor until January of next year. So let's just go ahead and pull back our diplomat that was in England. Excellent. And as soon as they arrive, we will start working on a spy network in Nakor, and we'll just prepare for an attack there. Right about now. Excellent. And there is our first rebellion. Excellent. Just what we always wanted. Okay. We'll be able to attack over there. No worries. That's not a big deal. We can grab a mill tech, but we're going to wait on that. We did just core some locations there, which is going to reduce our overextension pretty dramatically, actually, by about a third. I'll take that. And then we'll move up over this way, and we'll just prepare for a two-pronged attack over here. They are going to love being Amhara, it's true. We do need a rival, and we'll go for Pradeharas. I'm just wondering why we can't rival China anymore. That's a little strange. Okay, well, whatever. Technically, we are not any of the hegemons, which is interesting. We'll get there. We will certainly get there. Okay, we won that battle. Wonderful. So our provincial unrest is awkward. We're going to have some rebels. We're just waiting at this point until our truce with Nakor is up. We do have a colonist that we should probably send out. We'll go over here. Wonderful. Okay, so realistically, we should be able to pull this off like this, although 100 dip power or a stability? Oof, that's a tough choice. It's got to be the stability. We're going to bring this army up over this direction as well, and we will start converting in Shinje. Wonderful. Okay, no rebellion there. I'm fine with this. At this point, we're mostly just chilling until January. And then we'll attack. We should be able to full annex Cuba and Nakor with this war. And then we should also be able to probably full annex Congo with the next war, is the hope. Our truce with Congo is up when exactly? Another 6 years. Fine. Not too concerned about that. We are taking attrition over here. Let's move over to this province so that we don't do that. And this is in Nakor, huh? So that's right here. And let's see here. We currently have 554. Let's just keep that even, and we'll go for 555. We'll grab that extra manpower. Not that we really need more manpower. We are currently gaining almost 5,000 manpower per month, which is just an insane quantity of manpower. We can just, at this point, we can just throw troops at whatever we want, and we'll get it eventually through the power of attrition. Which is not necessarily the way that we want to proceed, but that is the, What? I thought for sure that was in January that the truce expired. Hang on. Do we have a CB? We do not. Do we have a CB on Cuba? We do not. Okay, we'll have to wait on the CB. And of course, we'll need another roughly 10 spy network size for that. We are currently down to 10% malice on our Miltech. We're wildly behind right now on admin and dip. Particularly dip. Let's go ahead and switch over to diplomatic power focus for right now. I'm mostly concerned about that, although our admin power is going to continue to be a bit of an issue for a little while. I also want to go ahead and build a few courthouses. There we go. And we'll also build some state houses. Okay. It doesn't matter where we build these. Roger that. And that wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to see just how many state houses we have left to build. Not so many, actually. We're getting there. Wonderful. So, we do need to continue to wait here for a couple more months until we can declare this. We did just convert Cape, and so we will switch that conversion over to Bazinza. Actually, we need to be sorting by unity. To Nakor. There we go. Currently at 65% unity. So that's good. Catholic zealots in England, huh? It's exciting stuff. 100 ducats, we don't care. You can have 100 ducats. That is fine. So we currently have a bunch of separatists thinking about popping, and in fact, some of them did. I forgot to grab this province. That was one of the primary reasons I wanted to go to war against England. I'm a moron. Oh well, at least we got the Isle of Man, which is actually a more difficult province for us to take than Osnabrück, so we'll grab this next war. That's not a huge deal, it's just vaguely annoying. So we can store up to 1194 power right now. Is that enough to get us to 0% on our Miltech? I don't know. I rather hope it is. But I guess we will have to see. Maybe it is, but maybe it isn't. It's going to be close, and I would have to math it out, which I'm not currently particularly interested in doing. More separatists right here. That's not a problem. We will deal with those immediately. And our Nakorian spy network should be big enough quite soon. We need a total of 20, as I expected. Those rebels have been put down. And we do need to convert. We will start converting in Gotland next. Wonderful. Azov, huh? Well, that's convenient. Okay. We'll deal with that. So far, these rebels have been very convenient. And conveniently sized as well. I'll allow it. Okay. We'll deal with that too. Not a concern. About 2 more months until we can declare our war on Nakor, though. And once that happens, we will begin our simultaneous invasion of Cuba and Nakor. Do we want a co-belligerent Cuba? Probably. I think we do. We're nearing our maximum monarch power here, 1193. It's September. Let's see here. October, November, December, January. That's 4 ticks. So that would be 28. That would just slightly go over. But I think that it would still be most efficient for us to wait to grab this until January. Because this is like 71 military power that this is saving us, almost 72. So yeah, it's more efficient to hit the cap for 1 month than it is for like partial of 1 month than for us to take it right now. so that's fine. We are, however, ready to attack Nikor, and we definitely will. We will fabricate a claim on Karagwe. We'll tick 1 day to get our CB, and we will now declare our war. We're going to co-belligerent Kuba. And there we go. We're going to attack here and here. We're going to attack here and here. Okay. This should be no real problem, in theory. In before we have 1 million rebels over here. I'm also going to shift our Egyptian army down to our capital, just in case they try to beeline it up over here. Which they may very well do. Toledo? We can deal with that. Yeah, that's not a problem. Excellent. And yeah, they're making their way up over this way towards our capital. So I suspect that's what they're heading for. Excellent, we took this back. No worries there. Hello. So, this is a very dead army of theirs. I'm okay with this. Oh, they actually made it out? What's their maneuver? 2 maneuver. I'm surprised they made it out with 2 maneuver. We'll catch them here, though. We did win the Siege of Kuba. Ooh, that's awkward. Okay, we'll go to Mapasu then. Okay. Looks like they're actually not very interested in that. It is January. Kuba wants peace. No thank you. That means that we definitely grab our Miltech here. Wonderful. We're now 13 years ahead of time in Miltech. And that does mean that we can get better cannon. And so we will. Wonderful. Let's check in on our courthouse situation. We'll build 2 of those. And state houses. Wonderful. So these guys are attacking over here. We did just win this siege. So we're going to be able to knock Kuba out of the war incredibly quickly here. And then there's just going to be these random Nikorian armies over here that are vaguely annoying. I mean, Nikor is almost out of this war as well. This war is already almost over. I mean, it was over before we declared it. Let's be honest. We'll just attack over here. 49%. I was hoping that we'd get a successful tick there. We're going to go ahead and attack over here to take out this army. And actually, we're now going to move over this way. It'll be slightly more efficient for us. We don't have any armies over here, do we? No, we don't. That's fine. Not too concerned. We won the Siege of Karagwe, just in time. We'll attack Bashubi. And they haven't even managed to occupy a single thing over here. It's kind of awkward. Okay, Byzantine separatists in Italy again. These are not our separatists over here. We'll just move the European second down, and it should be large enough to deal with these. We'll pop this leader in over here. This is a 242 leader. That's a bit spooky. We will move the European fourth to Rome to back them up. Okay, we've converted Nikor, and we will convert Asturias next. Wonderful. These guys can start moving over here. We've occupied Luba. Okay. Yeah, I realize you want peace. I'd be shocked if you did not. Oh, we'll catch this stack. Are they actually sieging over here? They actually are, but we don't care. Okay, did they... They actually didn't get it in time. We fully occupy them, and they don't occupy anything. Okay, Kuba. We're taking everything. Full annexation. Oh no, a coalition! We care so much about coalitions. We are going to have to wait a little while, and that means they will get this occupation, but that won't matter. We'll start all that coring. And we did fulfill a mission, and that mission was to build manufactories. Okay, technically we captured manufactories, but close enough. And that gave us a small amount of ducats. We also got this done. 30 prestige and minus 5 years of separatism for 25 years. That's not too bad, really. Okay. We should really probably work on some trustworthy allies. Oh my. We would need at least 2 allies with a 150 opinion of us. That could be hard to come by, actually. So we're going to pull back this diplomat. Yeah, they'll get Shangwei. We kind of don't care. Okay. We're now going to demand their full annexation, which they actually would not do. Fascinating. Well, in that case, let's go deal with these guys. We'll get the ticking war score anyway. Now, these rebels, we did successfully deal with one army of them, and that was the dangerous one, or one of the dangerous ones. Nobles are demanding increased pensions. Minus 10% tax for 20 years for 10 nobility loyalty. Or we lose a stability. We gotta accept it. But I'm not happy about it, nobility. Just checking on our current status of loyalty. We need to let the clergy come up a little bit before we really make them angry. So that's going to be what we're going to do in terms of our estates. These guys are mostly just spectators, I'll be honest. Maybe we'll send them in to soften up this force. Yeah, there we go. So they feel like they're making gains, but they really, really aren't. They really, really aren't. That's a lot of cores that we just finished. That's all of Ireland that we just cored up. So that means our overextension is currently down to 40%. That's nice. And we're actually winning this through some miracle. So we'll send these guys back up towards Venice. This is fleet intended to be doing? I feel like this isn't our fleet. This is a Venetian fleet. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Are you okay with... Oh, they're okay with accepting a full annexation now. What about with money? Yeah, they're willing to give us money, too. Wonderful. I think we'll get rid of this fort. There we go. Our overextension is right on back to being dangerously high, of course. We'll core all those. Wonderful. And we should probably go back to chilling for a little bit here. I'm just trying to find if there's somewhere over here we can station an army. There is. We should get rid of this fort. We should also think about stationing one over there, but we need to come crush this force over here. This one is intended to go back to Madagascar. So this one is the one that will have to go back to Cuba. When is our truce with Congo up? 4 years still. Okay. We'll take the prestige hit. These guys are still being total jerks. Okay, English separatists in Devon and French separatists over here. There's also a unit of French separatists here and here. That's fine. We'll send this army to deal with it. This army is still doing fine. We'll send them back to the province-esque region over there. And then these guys are probably going to want to have an army over here. Or rather, a leader. They are an army. And then there's also these. Excellent. We should have no real problem holding this. So these guys are now going to come down over here. Wonderful. And these rebels are just being total jerks. Luckily, they let us catch them, or most of them. Okay, yep, that was expected. Okay. We won the Battle of Devon there, but now we need to make our way up this direction. Actually, we're going to send them back over here, because it looks like these guys are making their way back to Nakor. Where these guys can be in position to stop them. In theory. Yeah, perfect. They're walking straight into us. Oyo separatists? Well, that's convenient. There we go. We converted Gotland. Wonderful. We will continue our conversions. How's our overextension looking? 90.9%? Okay. I mean, we definitely do want to fight Poland. Okay, here and here. That is fine. We will go deal with those. These guys can come back over here. How is this looking? These guys are heading up the coast. We'll see if we can cut them off in Mazinz. I can never pronounce this one. I'm going to assume this M is silent and call it Zazima. Mzizima, maybe? I don't know. Nakor over here and Mapemba. That's fine. We will deal with both of those without any real problem. These guys are a little faster than I was hoping they were. Let's go ahead and put in a maneuver leader over here, so we can hopefully get caught up to them. Okay, this is fine. France is actually taking this for us. That's nice of them. They didn't have to do that. But I guess they were passing through anyway? Thanks, France. Can I have more of your land? No? Okay, fine. So these Nakorian separatists are occupying over here. That's fine. These guys are going to be into Kuria, and then probably going to hook up with these Nakorian separatists over here is my guess. I don't know if that's how they actually work. And Limerick. That's going to be interesting to get to. Okay, we'll just take the boats across. It's not a big deal. Declaring war on Byzantium, huh? Okay. Have fun with that. Yeah. Looks like I guessed correctly. Ish. They stopped here, but that's fine. We won in Mapemba and Basoga. Wonderful. And then they're coming to crush the Nakorian separatists. Perfect. Our colony over here has finished up, so we are going to colonize there. Excellent. And we should still need to take back Sealand. There we go. Wonderful. Mapemba is under our control. Let's take out this force first. I would rather not get the extra separatism over here. If we can at all help it, even though it's only 5 years. Okay. We have converted again, but that is all of our rebels currently under control. Abkhazia is now being converted. Our next targets are Congo and Poland. We will begin building a spy network against Congo. And as far as Poland goes, I'd like to clean up some of this area over here. Lithuania controls this awkwardly, but I'd like to clean up some of this area and this area, as well as grabbing, for sure, this, and Shetland is kind of their own thing. But the Faroe Islands are held by these same people. So those would be nice to grab. We'll get Sennar. Excellent. And we'll just start pushing back Poland, but we also want to fight Byzantium relatively soon. Okay. We're almost done colonizing over here, actually. Where else are we going to colonize? Maybe over here? Maybe. But this is all pretty occupied at this point. No, we may be pretty much done colonizing, realistically. Unless we can... there are a couple of locations in Canada we could still get. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably work on that. Okay, so how long on our overextension here? Still a little while. Well, that's okay. We're going to continue chilling for the moment, but it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to finish up this chill period, and we're probably going to go very unchill and do a couple of blitz attacks on Poland, the Byzantines, and Congo, and just clean up some of this remaining gore over here and some of this remaining Congo over here. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.